Alright, one last room to check out. This was Miranda's room. Alright, now it's Liara's office. Whoa. She's got all these monitors. She's got her system going on. Her shadow broker system.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, so yeah, this is like a research station.
Less than ideal. At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
I don't know if Joker gives you a compliment like that. Should you be flattered? Alright, the broker terminal. Intel terminal. Alright, let's talk to Liara first.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, what choices did they have? Maybe this was just their last, last idea.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Kind of, you know. If we were in better circumstances, it definitely would be better, but being back on the Normandy has its ups. Alright, Intel terminal. Pharaon has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and mini factoring fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermoclip compartments. Yeah, we want that. It doesn't cost anything. Yeah, so use a mod kit to upgrade your clip capacity. Yeah, so choose. We want that. Doesn't cost anything. And ammo capacity plus 5%. Or no, we have no, never mind. There's nothing. Let's check that again. Yeah, none. Alright, we got something. Let's check out the broker terminal.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Okay, so this was like from Mass Effect 2 from the Shadow Broker mission. At the end, we go to Liara becomes a new Shadow Broker, and we're kind of checking things out. And there's a terminal there with detailed private information on everyone. So we got like their internet search history, you know, if they're on some dating site, you know, it's funny stuff like that, and you know, some other maybe some character development there, because we learn more about each character, you know, what they do in their personal life. So yeah, we can maybe read through some of this. So I made contacts with. So this is a message from Operative Farron to the broker. Farron, was he the one we saved at during the Shadow Broker mission? I think so. He was the one who was like tied up. Yeah, I think he was a. He was that species that Thane was. The one that like has vivid memories. I can't remember what their name was. But alright, anyways. So I made a contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? That's true. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. I don't think so. I think I heard him say that. Alright, so the Prothean notes from the year 2171 to 2185. So that's about just over a decade. So Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. I mean, there's a lot. We should definitely read up on this. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back and read this. Yeah, we'll come back. Because, you know, we're going to be coming back here regularly for the Intel terminal.
Please enjoy your day.
Alright. Okay. Let's check out engineering. Okay, so yeah, let's check this out here. This here was where Zaid was. Okay, so it looks like Diana Allers is here now. Yeah, Zaid literally hung out right here. Alright, let's go talk to her.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
So I'm not really sure like how she's helping. I guess through the media, but alright. Well, you know, if she can get us some support, that's good.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Alcor cried. I don't think they can cry. They're the ones who are like, you know, sarcasm, and then they say the emotion, and then they say their dialogue. They're funny. All right, so Grunt's over there, but doesn't look like we can access that. Or Grunt was over here. Let's go down here first. This is where Jack was. Yeah, this Turian model ship. Nice. Alright, Sovereign model. Cool. Let's make there's one more. Shadow Broker. So like when they were like fixing or changing up the Normandy, they literally took out my model ships and scattered them around. That's funny. Alright, let's check. Let's see on engineering. Engineer Adams. Okay, so this is where Tally was, and this is where the other two engineers were. These two guys were really funny, but I guess they're not here. You know, they were Cerberus, so, but they had Alliance training, I think. Alright, this is the drive core. Alright, let's go talk to Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
Oh, okay, so he's from Mass Effect 1.
She's incredible. There's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus. It's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back. I'm sorry for that.
I mean, we had a pretty good team, so there's no need for an apology, but let's just find out why he refused.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah, no need for an apology.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Alright, let's see what he has to say about his family.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Alright, that's good. Some good news finally from one of our squad mates.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been
Oh, yeah.
completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much.
That's good motivation.
I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means...
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
So I think blue ship and red shift, blue and red shift, those are the Doppler effect, I believe. Yeah, so some of you guys may know more about that. Alright, let's see what he has to say about Edie. I noticed that her voice is different, I think. But I hope the banter between Edie and Joker continues. But who knows?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. If Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
I mean, she did save when the collectors attacked. You know, she was able to get Joker out of there. Alright, Edie. Yeah, return. Alright, carry on.
Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, so I don't know how many of our old crew we're gonna get back, but I do hope we get the those two engineering guys here. They were funny. Yeah. Alright, we got one more, the shuttle bay. We didn't have the shuttle bay in Mass Effect 2, but we did in 1. Yeah, I believe. Okay, so this is Lieutenant Cortez. Okay. I bet you there's a model ship here somewhere. Oh, no, this is James here. Yup, model Normandy SR1. That's interesting. I don't think we had the SR1 before, did we? Maybe. Let's look around. No, I think that was it. Okay, shoot. Okay, you know what? We'll check out this here first. Then we'll go talk to James. So this is the weapons bench, I think. Yeah, so we've seen this already. Not really sure what the power recharge speed means. Is that the reload speed? Man, I have no idea. But we can modify our weapons. So, alright, let's try. Okay, so we can only modify some. And this is probably corresponding with those upgrades we picked up. Like, there was one for shotgun barrel or something. So let's click modify and see what happens. Oh, this is cool. So we can modify our weapons. Yeah, let's come back to this real quick after checking everything else out. Weapon upgrades. Okay, so improved weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight. Yeah, this is all good. We're definitely gonna have to invest in all of this. Yeah, we'll buy those. Procurement interface. So this is probably like our raw resources inputs, maybe. So buy metagel upgrades. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So instead of having to go to the Citadel to buy this stuff, we can just come over here and buy it. Kessa fabrication, buy shotgun, pistol, sniper rifle, and assault rifle mods. Okay, so I'm not sure where this is. A scale model of the Alliance Kodiak shuttle. Okay, so this is a model ship. Definitely want to buy that. Inferno armor. This looks cool. 55 creds. Built specifically for Cerberus field officers. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy that. We're basically buying everything eventually. Spectre acquisitions. Oh, this is cool too. So we definitely don't need to go to the Citadel to buy this stuff. We can just, buy it here. Alright, let's talk to... Oh, wait. Armor locker? Okay, so I guess we don't go to our cabin anymore to change up our armor. This is cool, but isn't this what an admiral wears? I mean, I don't think we're admiral, so... Alright, so this is returning from Mass Effect 2, and I didn't really get it. I'm not sure if this is like a reference to anything, but yeah, it's here. This is cool. Okay, so this is kind of reminds me of what we had in Mass Effect 2 with the Cerberus outfit, with our casual look. Alright, this is cool. This is something we might be rocking if we were on Earth. But we gotta keep it a little professional. Yeah, I think this is good. Armor. Yeah, this is all we got. Wait, what's that? What's the difference? So wait, if we go to no helmet. Oh, okay, so our health boosts up. Okay, so we got the N7. We got nothing. This is the N7. N7 breather helmet. Okay, I kind of like this one. So we'll keep that. The chest plate. Kessa Fabrications. Okay, so our shield regen goes up, but apparently our health boost went down. That is strange. Health plus 10%, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's check out the shoulders. So this is the N7. And yeah, that's all we got. Ariake Technologies. So this increases our melee damage. For arms. And for legs, we got nothing. We just got the N7. We can change up the materials. I can't really tell the difference. Just basically lighter or darker. Let's put it on 2. Pattern. Kinda like this. Or, you know what, yeah, let's just have no pattern. Yeah, we don't have a pattern, so that's fine. Tint, lights. What is lights? Oh, the lights at the back. Kind of do like the red. Or... You know, let's do this light blue. Okay, I think we're good. Save and exit. Let's talk to Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics.
We've seen that firsthand.
Properly stocked and maintained.
Okay, so apparently, buying stuff from the Normandy, from the Citadel stores is going to cost us more. But yeah, so, yeah, we'll figure out if we want to go to the Citadel or not to buy it.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Okay.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
Yeah, what happened to the Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
I mean, the Hammerhead was very agile. If we can get that back, that would be great. Yeah, let's check out the shuttle.
Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Okay.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
First retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's go touch base with James over there.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Yeah, I just thought I'd say hi.
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
Do I?
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I mean, I'll try.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Okay, did not see
Don't
this
push your
coming.
luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Oh yeah.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
I missed that.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them.
Okay, so he's like revving up here.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
It's Commander. No, we'll just go with it.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
As long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Alright, so that's interesting. We got a little background on James here. But honestly, anything anyone else is doing, does it really make a difference? I mean, like, we're pretty much the only difference in the galaxy right now. Alright, so we got the Quarian model. I'm telling you. Oh, okay, another one right here. I'm sure I've, like, missed a couple. Alright, so let's try upgrading some stuff here. So we can modify... I'm not really big on shotguns, but we'll modify it anyway, I guess. Yeah, let's do the sniper first. I do see myself using it, so yeah. Increase damage by 15%. Yeah. Okay, so this is the only one we have. Yeah, so we'll take that. And modify the shotgun. Shredder mod allows bullets to pierce 0.25 meters thick objects, but at 60% reduced damage. Okay. So this will probably be good against those guys with those shields. 25% of defenses on armored targets. It ignores that. Okay. Okay, so, and this increases damage by 15%. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna get like right now we pretty much maxed out, right? So I wonder if we are gonna get more mods for shotguns, and then we can kind of choose how we wanna customize it. That'd be cool. Yeah, let's confirm that. Okay, cool. So we've done everything except our cabin. So let's check that out, and then we'll go do our first mission. Okay, so it looks like we have no fish. Definitely gotta go pick up that. Um, okay, so it looks like we're missing one ship over here. Right here at the bottom. It's probably on the Normandy somewhere, and I think these over here are probably the new ones we can get. And our space hamster is gone, so I am depressed about that. This is our private terminal. This is our bathroom. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. You can change the sound. Okay, so we do have an armor locker here too. Yeah, it's the same thing. And private terminal. Squad selection, review squad abilities and change appearance. Okay. So we got Liara and James. Cycle through their appearance. It's really dark, I can't really tell, but I do kind of like him with this this bigger armor because he's a big guy. He's kind of the grunt of the team so far, I guess. The Rex and Grunt. Liara. Kind of like, this is more like armor, I guess, but this is more so casual. I'm not sure. I think that she would wear this anyways when we're on missions, but maybe not. Let's just keep this. Alright. Yeah, we checked all of these. Alright, let's go back to the CIC. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a break, and when we come back we'll go do our first mission. Alright guys, bye.